Hey everybody, welcome back to another product analysis review where we're going to be talking about the recently announced Sea Gundam and the funnels and weapon set along with the Penelope. The Sea Gundam is retailing for 6,600 yen, which is going to be roughly about $70 or $66 USD. And the combined funnel set with the Sea and with the Penelope is going to be retailing for 17,380 yen, which is going to be close to $180. So if we look up here, you're basically almost perfect grade level. So what do you guys think of these recent announcements?
Too much for a waste of space.
Oh my God, damn.
I will not touch anything that Hathaway pilots.
See, that's what I was going to say. You only don't like it because it's Hathaway the pilot. If it was someone else, what would you think? Okay, take Hathaway out of the equation. If it were someone else, some other pilot, what would you think of the Gundam?
It's a big fucking triangle.
It's lofty.
It's a big freaking triangle with hands and two legs. It's the Delta wing of Gundams, for crying out loud.
Oh my God.
So much hate, man.
Wow.
And you want to know whose fault it is? Hathaway's.
Oh God. Okay. But I just said take Hathaway. Okay, so if Hathaway never
you can't take Hathaway out of the equation.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can objectively take him out of the equation.
I am not going to spoil this segment with my hatred of Hathaway, so please just move on.
Okay, so how about let's talk about this. The price point for this this funnel set seems to be a little bit more inflated than I would like. If you see the Cassie, it's about $66, and the Penelope is probably about 50 or 60, which would be about 120. So you're paying essentially like another $40, $50 for the funnel effect
parts. Effects parts? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I share the same opinion. I already own the Penelope. I'd rather just get the Cassie and be done with it. I don't need the funnel effects parts. This is just a set to sell because of the theatrical release. That's it.
Yeah, but it really does benefit a lot of people who have not purchased the Penelope Gundam just yet, and who just want to get, both at the exact same time. Really, it appeals to people like me who have not picked up the Penelope, and who is probably going to go and watch this movie in theaters, assuming that California is lifted out of the purple zone.
And they release it in America. Are they releasing it in America? Did we
find that out yet?
Okay. We have no idea, but it's been the trend lately to premiere lots of anime movies here in San Diego, or at least, in some of the other movie theaters in Southern California. So I'm sure they'll release it as well.
Well, we already know Gabe's opinion on the Cassie, and we don't have to go further into his opinion. My opinion, though, is it's a hold on. It's a great addition to the line of that style of mobile suits. It is in truest sense the next upgrade of what the Penelope is. So I really like that they're releasing it.
I only do have one question.
Okay.
So the effect parts, the funnel effect parts for these kids, compared to the fin funnel effect that the new Gundam had, is it more expensive or cheaper?
And see, that's what's weird, because it seems like it's more expensive, because the what was it, the one I just got for the whole RG was only like $25 more. So this is I mean $5 to $10 more, which is weird.
So let's think about it this way. As far as I know, you're actually getting two sets of these effect parts, one for the Cassie and one for the Penelope. And if you count, right, just one side of the Cassie is pretty much the same number of effect parts as the new Gundam.
I can see where your logic's going, but but it still doesn't.
Oh no,
seem right.
I'm just trying to give it the benefit of the doubt that it's actually worthwhile and Bandai's not trying to screw us over. But I agree
Well,
with
then
you.
they wouldn't be they wouldn't be Bandai if they weren't screwing us over somehow.
Fair, okay, very fair. It just it does kind of seem like it's worth it, like very borderline, right? Because you
Very
are
borderline,
getting quite a number of effect parts, and they're very dynamic. They look very vibrant. I think they look really great compared to some of the other funnel effect parts that I've seen for like the Suzabi Master Grade and real grades and stuff.
Yeah.
It does seem like it's on the pricier side though.
Yeah. Again, the whole set. Again, for someone who needs the Penelope, who didn't get it, and wants the effect parts, sure. The price just doesn't fit me. I personally don't need a set of effect parts for these kits because I'll probably never put them in that pose. The kit itself, I will get on its own, and it will be proudly displayed next to the Penelope when I can finally build it.
Right. So I think for the fan of Hathaway's Flash, like if it was like the first stop it.
Hey, the book was good. The book was good, okay?
So like exactly.
What are you doing?
So
I just
like
let him cough. Sorry.
So say you picked up the book and that was the first exposure to Gundam that you've ever had, and you just fell in love with the story and you really liked it. At least you have a way of obtaining model kits for it, right?
Yeah.
For that one fan.
Should only be one fan.
It just doesn't do it for me. Okay, so let's start with a high note. Walter, what do you give it?
For just the Cassie,
No, should you really don't you want to put it on like a high note right now, or?
No, it's fine. Go for it.
All right. So as for the kit itself, I will give it a 6.
Really?
What? For all the hate you just gave it, you're gonna give it a 6? I was expecting you to give it like a -15 or something.
Let me explain myself, because just like the Crossbone is never going to get a manga here in the States.
Okay.
The C and the Penelope are suits that have very scarcely been seen in the West. And because these are the first 2 examples of those 2 Gundams that we're getting here, it's a first. It's the first thing, and the fact.
Okay, wait. So I don't want to like kick you off of your pedestal, but technically we have had a rendition of the Cassie prior to this iteration. It was an SD. Yeah. So
yes,
we've had an SD before, but it wasn't as popular because of the exact reasons that you're saying. We haven't had that much exposure in the West. So sorry for cutting you off, Gabe.
But okay, so because it's going to be like, okay, maybe the second, but still it's going to be like the first in like a long time. So I have to give that merit. But because Hathaway Pilot's one of them, I'm going to shove that one. I'm going to lower it back down to a 2.
Oh my god!
So for the funnel set, you're giving it a 2, but for the Cassie, you're giving it a 6.
No, he's probably giving the set a 6 and the Cassie a 2 because Hathaway Pilot's the Cassie.
Is that correct, Gabe?
And you know what? It shouldn't even have funnels because it doesn't even have funnels. It has funnel missiles.
That's still a funnel, though. That is still a funnel. If you look at it,
it's controlled with your mind.
It is a funnel. It is a funnel.
Hathaway's a crappy new type, so he shouldn't even count as a new type.
But he is one though.
He's a new type. There's no question then.
He is besmirching the bright name.
Is he?
I don't think.
Okay, I can't keep this up.
Is he though? Okay.
Yeah, let's get Gabe's real feelings about this.
Yeah. Okay. What are your actual real
Okay.
feelings about?
I never really liked the design of the sea and the Penelope. They, like I said, they just look like giant triangles with arms and legs.
Mhm.
But I still stand by my words saying that they are the first examples of it being in the West in this, in this like form. So I have to give them credit, and that's why I'll stick with the 6, hatred aside.
Okay, that's pretty fair. All right. So for me, I don't know. I think I might give them both 5s.
Give in to the hate. Give them love.
No, no. You know what? Let me see here. Yeah, I guess they're pretty even. I can't really say that I like one more over the other. If I got if I got the funnel set, I'd just be like, okay, that's fine. If I got the Cassie on its own, I wouldn't really care that I didn't get the funnel set. Kind of for the same reasons that Walter gave. I don't have the space to carry everything. If I got the funnel set and somebody gave it to me or something like that, like I wouldn't complain. And I think it would be really cool. And then maybe I display it like once or twice. The Cassie, if it was on its own, then it looks great because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to move out of that pose.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
And going back to what Gabe said, yes, these are technically funnels, but in my mind, they're kind of like incoms. They aren't something that you really want to display. An incom is a type of funnel. Whether we all like it or not, they have classified it as a funnel or a bit. There is no appeal to this style of funnel in my view. So I would never display it with this dynamic funnel pose.
Okay, wait, I changed my answer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I changed my answer.
Did I sway you somehow?
Kind of. But you gave me time to think about it. I'm gonna reduce them down to a 3. Okay. Because I realize what this rating, I said it before, but the rating is how interested you are in the kit. And if I'm very truthful about this, I know that this Cassie is going to get another rendition because this is the novel version of the Cassie, or this is, the novel version and the movie version of the Cassie. But then there's a video game Kotoki adaptation of the Cassie.
Yep.
And so there's a very good chance that with the popularity of the movie, with the games and how people are going bonkers over this kit, there's going to be a real grade rendition. And I'm going to be way more excited about getting that than I am about getting this high grade. And so I know that this funnel set is just going to be $200 down the drain that I won't be able to spend on the real grade. And now I have to find some other way to find the real estate in order to get the real grades of these. So 3 and 3 for me.
Okay.
All right.
But all right, cool. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in to this little battle royale, and we'll catch everybody next time.
Hathaway needs to die.
He's not that bad.